What's up, YouTube? This is the Billy Bob HD bringing you a brand new series. Today I've got some more Hearts of Iron 4. This is the Millennium Day mod. We're going to be starting out here as Croatia. I got several requests to go ahead and play this country here in the Millennium Day mod. And so that's what we're going to do. We're starting out here January 1st, year 2000. And so let's see how we can do in terms of expanding the country, whether it be moving into Bosnia here or Slovenia and onwards from there. Right now, a lot of these sort of Balkan countries not within NATO, at least quite yet. And so we've got an opportunity to expand without pissing anyone off too badly, I don't think. But like I said, let's get it going here. Looks like we've got... Alright, I've got 5 sort of mechanized infantry units here, 2 regular foot infantry, and then 1 medium modern tank division there. Take a quick look at our templates. So very small combat width here. We've got almost like little to no manpower actually going here right now. Combat width 16 here for the mechanized units. And then a 14 there for the tanks and such. So we'll have to work on balancing out those templates and such here coming up. We've got 8 overall, so I'm going to assign you guys to my field marshal here. We've got to pick out some initial researches, and we do have 4 research slots to start out with, which is pretty dang good to start, I think. At least for a country of our size, right? If I go over to the industry first and take a look. Modern sim software. Construction speed. I like both of those. So we're going to need to get those both in there. Good till 2002 here on some of these other ones, which is fine. Looking here now at some of the electronic stuff. Encryption, decryption. Needs some work there. We do have at least some artillery going. Alright, so before I make some final choices there, let's actually look at what we're producing. Okay, I only have 1 military factory to use. Let's go ahead and get the red dot site in 126 days there. This is a 1995 tech, actually. Modern support weapons. We'll get those in. So improving the infantry there slightly. Time to actually install some modern equipment production here for the infantry standpoint, and then put in for some destroyers there from a naval standpoint too. So we try to build up a navy. I don't think we have a navy to start out with. No, we don't. That's fine. If we go over here to the national focus trees, so quite a few things to work on for sure. Industrial focus here. That's definitely where we're going to start out. We're getting a lot of factories out of this. Tons of those, actually. Synthetic oil. Synthetic rubber. We'll get some aluminum and steel here. So let's go industrial focus there now. What are we missing? Right off the bat. Steel, chromium, oil. So if I go to my constructions here, let's put in for... Okay, we do have some decent building slots to fill in. Let's get started on a steel factory. Oil and chromium. We'll put in for an oil factory right behind that, and then chromium we'll throw in there as well. So some resources that we're going to start building. Low manpower, obviously. We're actually going to hit this up to speed 5 here to begin with. New Security Council members. The Ethiopian-Eritrean War is going on right now, so 2% oil tension to start off with. Al-Qaeda Summit in Kuala Lumpur. Shooting off for us there. And then we do have a small collection of fighters. Let's bring them back to the stockpile. Like that. And so that means we're going to be missing some manpower here right off the bat, I think. Because that went immediately down to 0. Monthly growth, recruitable population, 1,000 even there. So we start gaining some population as we tick away. Egypt takes control of the triangle. Huh. So all my units saying no real Here we go. Like, we're missing strength equipment. 49%. So we do need a lot of these different units. The regularized infantry coming up nicely, though. Prison break. Oh, no. Let's take the increased stability there. That's only going to help us as time goes on. I've only got those 2 civilian factories pumping out for us right now. I am going to want to put in for a civilian factory after that. And we'll rely on our national focuses to sort of help us develop even further. So, for example, I think we're going to hit the civilian industry here as our very next national focus. Change in popularity there. Sure. Alright, moving on. That's fine with me. 75% national unity to start out with. We're getting almost 1.5 per day there in political power at last. Oh, peace at last. The Algiers Agreement. So we've got a white peace happening there. Russia goes to war. Chechnya, to be expected. I don't really think that's anything different from what we're used to seeing. That's a really quick war, an easy war for them. Alright, let's hit in here. Civilian industry is going for us now. Vladimir Putin elected as president. So my first move, if you can't already tell, is going to be here. I'm in Slovenia. Let's try to expand the country here a little bit, and then we'll take a look at going into Bosnia, potentially even Yugo here. Got Macedonia down here, still independent. So if I take a look at Slovenia, no one is guaranteeing the independence. They're not part of a faction. They've got 2 divisions that we know of. A couple factories, no air force or anything like that. So they're going into a fighter production focus here. I think we should just go ahead and start justifying. 235 days, so we'll get that at least going here. We should be able to overrun the 2 divisions they do have out there. Yeah. So something interesting, I don't know why it's not showing me, for example, some of the missing equipment needed here by the mechanized and tank units. That's a little weird. Huh. Because we're apparently also missing manpower as well. Red dot sights done. So if we go back here then. Get ceramic body armor. Let's get that in. 126 days there. And then night vision is needed as well. Yeah, some of these modern robot stuffs are a little ways away for sure. Improved artillery. Okay, mechanized. You're like the oldest possible unit there. I don't have the factories to start production on these quite yet. So, let's move this into a night vision. There, 168 days. We'll see how that goes. Starting to stockpile modern equipment here now. That's good to know. And then this is set to complete December 1st of this year. So about 7 months or so. Major progressive rally. Civilian industry done there. Let's see if we grabbed it. We were able to grab it. Yeah, that goes to my constructions. Awesome, awesome. Let's work on getting a military factory in the door as well. Industrial development here is going to give us that civilian construction speed, military construction speed, and dockyard. So all those really useful for us as we try to industrialize here. Israeli forces retreat from southern Lebanon. Baller. So now sort of creeping into the June time frame. Eight divisions sitting in there. Yeah, my field marshal is saying we've got a pretty good matchup there. Syria insults Israel over the Golan deal. Alright, there is the latest industrial text done for us. So, now we need to pick something else. I do want to swing back around here and update my mechanized models there. And then really quickly, let's double check. Okay, these are motorized and regular mechanized here. Got tons of different support units, including artillery and anti-air. And then these are modern tanks, yeah, and regular mechanized. Okay, I just want to make sure there was no light mechanized in there for right now. So we can upgrade here and get the modern Gen 3 battle tank in the door. So let's do that. It's only 80 days. Excuse me. Okay, I can modify my government here. I want the military theorist. I'm going to get not only the experience gain modifier there, but also the land doctrine research time. So that's a good thing to get. Manpower is a thing, an issue for us. So if I go down sort of the mobile warfare doctrine here, we're going to be able to get the Volkskrim and the non-discriminatory bonuses in at some point. So we're going to need to start moving down that line. We're also sitting at volunteer only. So my next move is probably going to be over to limited conscription. And then I need 30% world tension or to be at war here to get the extensive in. Military industry done there. Awesome. So let's hit the industrial development modifier there. We are starting to stockpile equipment like this. We're definitely going to need... motorized. So we'll put in one factory for motorized there. Now missing some rubber here as well. Major conservative rally. Nice. Any wars still going on? Nope. The world currently at peace here in August of 2000. How much time left on this justification, though? Alright, we're about halfway there. Not too bad. Kursk submarine disaster. Oh, man. Steel 8, chromium 2, rubber 1, oil 2. Starting to stockpile those trucks now. Next, we're going to put in for some mechanized production. Maybe even some support equipments. Yeah, because, like, again, if we look over here, current fighting strength 65%. Manpower shortage. Okay, that's the reason. We've got enough supply, but not enough manpower in there, so that makes sense. Mechanized there. Sydney Olympics done. Oh, lots of slots here to fill in. So, good till 2006 over here. Artillery could use an update, so we'll take that. We are producing destroyers. So let's get the Destroyer 3 level in. Okay. Good there for now. Updated planes will come. So let's start with the land doctrine stuff there. So we did get that 10% modifier. Mobile warfare. Cool. So supplies are good then. Starting to stockpile trucks and modern equipment. About to get our steel in. We lost one of those factories. Not sure if that switched over to consumer goods or not. Okay, industrial development done. We're going to go civilian industry 2 immediately. October 15th here. USS coal bombing. Yikes. Send our condolences to the Americans. Alright, sweet. So we got that steel in now. Very good. And you know what? I may switch up my strategy here, and I'm actually going to take out the oil production for the synthetic refinery. It's only 3. Probably much more useful to actually get in, get a trade factory out there. We've only got 5 here for this one, for example. So 15 is sort of worth it. 10 worth it there for the rubber. So yeah, let's actually, presidential election there for the US. Let's actually start on another civilian factory building right there. So we'll sort of try to make that 2. Okay. Alright, what are we looking at here then? Still 2000, year 2000. Got our land doctrine going. We could plug in here for the multi-roll just to make sure that's updated. Let's hit our conscription here, limited. Alright, that just at least boosted up a little bit, and you can see that manpower starting to melt away directly into the reinforcements needed here up at the front, which is good. Okay, just hit December, so we did get almost 1,000 men out of that, so that's good. Improved artillery done there. Awesome. Good till 2003. Let's swing back around and get some juicy encryption and decryption. Yeah, no divisions in basic training. Okay, there's my justification finished up. So, we're going to declare. You guys go ahead and move in for your plan. This will be done really quickly here. Switzerland joins the UN. What are we looking at? 21 casualties versus 1,000 for them. Alright, back over this way then. Yeah, let's try to get some more civilian factories in the door. Alright, and there is the peace. Take all your states, and my turn, and done. Okay. So we've been able to expand Croatia just a tad there, which is good. We've got an extra military factory out of all this. So let's put it in for support equipment production. Alright. The Conservatives won. We are currently social liberal. I'm going to go Conservatives winning. Okay. We've got another dockyard to plug in. Put you into destroyer production there. Yeah, I need that mechanized production. Okay, Teal Group, let's move you into the Bosnian line there. Now, I think Bosnia is going to be a tougher fight. Okay, we actually outnumber them in terms of divisions. Actually, very similar manpower and Air Force size as well. Alright, what are we looking at here? Monthly population. Environmentalist. Famous businessman. Consumer goods factories. Okay. Some of these are interesting. Factory output, 10% there. May want to do something different with this political power. It's moderate taxes currently. Early mobilization. Okay. Can't really do that. Could get a research bonus down here for some of these. Alright, let's get the Captain of Industry in. That's the most helpful right now, at least. Cool. Well, anyway, guys, just wanted to say thanks for watching. Again, this has been the Billy Bob HD. Please remember to like, subscribe, and/or comment if you've enjoyed my content, and we'll catch you guys next time.